Today I'm going to be making art on wood and wood burning for the first time ever. This year for my birthday, my wife got me this little wood burner. I also went and got a couple more attachments and a few pieces of wood so that I can try this stuff out. First off, we are going to start off with this piece of wood that I used when I was doing one of ZHC's art school classes. This was the little sketch I made of me when I did the 3D pen work.
Not bad, Ryan. Have you ever used 3D pens before?
No.
That doesn't look like you.
Thanks, Zach. If I can follow the lines and get used to some of the tools and the little attachments that come with the wood burner. Okay, this smells like it's hot. We're just gonna try a couple little marks up here and see if it's... And I'm just trying this rounded nib at the end, kinda to give a marker feel maybe. I think that this might be what I want to use for line work, but I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. Let's just get in here and start trying to trace some of these lines. Okay, first impressions are not great, but I need to give this some time and see if I can figure out the correct technique. Also, I had to speed this clip up about 10 times, so this process is extremely slow. Alright, I've tried a few of the tips. I think I found the perfect one for the lining, which is the main thing I want to do with this. I want to have nice crisp outlines. So on this little scrap piece, I did try some line work. I tried different weights. I tried filling in an area. This is way harder than it looks. I don't know why I thought it was going to be easy. I'm just like, oh, I'm going to pick up this new art style and it's going to be fine. It's going to be easy. It's not easy. I know the wood that I'm going to be working on that's nicer. Stuff that I just bought today is a lot thicker than this, so it's gonna feel a little bit different. So I'm gonna sand a piece of this, try a little bit on here. We're gonna get a good sketch on here and get started. Okay, I have my sketch on this now. We are going to be doing Jack Skellington. It looks a lot more stressful than I was thinking when I did the sketch, but we've got it on here. We're gonna start doing some burning. Oh, I did spray a little bit of a fixative on this. That way, when I go over the pencil, I'm not smudging it around everywhere. Now, this is what I was worried of, getting these little dots in here and this. I don't know, I think it's just the texture of the wood, and I did sand it a lot to make it as smooth as possible, but I think it is just something nice for me. You know, I like precise, perfect lines, and so this is a cool project for me because it's not gonna be like that at all. So it is definitely pushing me out of my comfort zone. Just gotta finish it and see what it ends up looking like. Normally I would just say trust the process, but in this case, as you can tell, I do not know the process, but I'm going to push through it and just try to find new techniques and see where I can get. With that being said, now that we're closer, you can see the troubles I'm having where it's catching, burning a little bit longer, so the lines are not consistent at all. Which is just driving me crazy because you guys know if you watch the channel that I love my line consistency and I'm a huge perfectionist. And on that note, if you guys are enjoying watching me suffer through this art project, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribed. Alright, I'm finally done with all the line work. This has been absolutely horrible. I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't know if this is just a cheap gun or whatever you would call this, a cheap burner, but it feels like it. Sometimes it's not hot, sometimes it is. Stripped out a bunch of the screws for the tips, so maybe better quality would help. I mean, this is as far as I've got. And I've literally been sitting here all day. So, yeah, this is definitely not my thing. Despite my lack of better judgment, I'm gonna switch the tips and try to do some shading before I get the Posca markers out and try to fix this piece. This was actually looking pretty promising when I started off, but it didn't take long for it to not hold the heat consistently so it wouldn't burn the wood. Between that and the lack of patience I had left for this project, I decided that I was done using the wood burner. If you guys are liking this video, hopefully better than I am doing this project, please leave me a like and don't forget to subscribe, it really helps me out. Okay, now it is time to move on to something that I'm more familiar with, Posca markers. I love these things, you guys know I love these things. Anybody that's used them, almost anybody, loves them. So that's what we're getting into now. I might never pick up a wood burning tool again. I am curious to see if maybe a better quality one would work better, but right now, all I can smell is burning wood. It looks not so great, and I'm ready to just try to make this look better and give you a good piece at the end. One thing that I've noticed when using Posca on wood is that the paint will run into the grains of the wood, just like any other paint product, but luckily we avoided that with this one because I did use the wood burner, which etched into the wood and left gaps in between everything that I'm coloring, and I also sprayed that fixative on at the beginning. Now I know that this video is about wood burning, but I just could not do it any longer. I think that the wood burner I had was so cheap, it didn't hold enough heat, so it was taking forever to get just a little bit of burn on the wood. And like I said before, I want to give you guys a good piece by the end of this video, so we got out the trusty Poscas and we're going to make it look good. And while you guys are watching the rest of this video, if you do have any advice for me or any tips on wood burning, please leave them down below in the comments because I might try this again with a better product. Now I'm almost done with this video, but I do want to wish all of you a happy Halloween if you were watching this on the day that I uploaded it. And I also want to know what everybody was for Halloween, so let me know what your costume was down in the comments. Now that I've suffered enough making this art project and you suffered enough watching me make it, let's take a look at the final shots. Finally done with this piece. Thank God. I did not enjoy this one bit. Sorry to everybody that likes wood burning, but it took forever. I didn't like it. All I can smell is burnt wood. It's done. Finally. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do this again. If you guys want to see me try this again, maybe with better equipment or better supplies, let me know down in the comments. I used the Posca markers to try to make it look better. Not that it helped. This will be for sale on my website. Link will be in the bio. Let me know what you think about it. Be honest, I'm not a huge fan, but it's finished. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it and subscribe to see the next video that comes up. And if you liked this video, you might want to check this one out because YouTube thinks that you're gonna like it. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.